Now is the time to enjoy beautiful spring green veggies like leeks, asparagus, zucchini, and peas because they're in season and at their most delicious. I'll show you how to transform them into this gorgeous dish of grilled vegetables and rice tossed with a delicious homemade pistachio arugula pesto that's very lemon forward. And fresh herbs like basil and parsley just take the whole thing right over the top. It's so flavorful and perfect for a spring picnic or just for lunch this week. Let's make it together now. Hello, my friend. Stephanie here. It's great to see you again. I think you're really going to love this dish. It is made entirely with whole food plant-based ingredients, of course, but you might be surprised to learn that it's also gluten-free and oil-free. Just behind me, I've got some brown basmati rice cooking on the stove top, and that takes about 30 minutes to simmer, so we'll have that going on in the background while we do the rest of this prep. We'll start with the pistachio arugula pesto. I've got about 4 large cloves of garlic here because I love garlic, but if you want to tone down the garlic flavor, you can reduce it to 3 cloves of garlic and then just give them a rough chop, and these will go right into the small bowl of your food processor. Add 2 tablespoons of pistachios and 2 tablespoons of pine nuts, along with a half teaspoon of salt. Pulse these together in the food processor until they form a crumbled consistency. And we'll scrape down the sides and then add 2 cups of arugula to the bowl. Zest about half of a large lemon until it yields about 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And you can add that to the bowl as well. And then add about 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice as well. Then add 2 cups of fresh basil leaves and start to process the pesto. As the machine is running, drizzle in a 1/4 cup of water. Then add a half a teaspoon of black pepper and 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast. And then process everything together one more time until the pesto is smooth. Then you can give it a quick taste and adjust the seasoning to your liking. Perfect. Next, we'll grill up the veggies. I love having this electric countertop grill because not only can I just use it right here in my kitchen, but it allows me to grill some foods that would be difficult to grill in a traditional outdoor grill. Things like sliced leeks and even peas, which I'll show you in just a moment. We'll start with this really beautiful spring asparagus, and I've already trimmed away the harder, woody ends, so I'll spread these out on the grill surface in a single layer. If you'd like, at this point, you can sprinkle the asparagus spears with a little bit of salt, but if you're watching your sodium, you can skip the salt. These will still be so delicious without it. So I'll close up the grill and give these a few minutes to cook. After a few minutes, we'll just take a peek. And once the asparagus spears have started to soften, use some tongs to flip them over so that they'll grill evenly. Let the asparagus grill until they've softened and become a vibrant green color, and then you can remove them from the grill and transfer them to a plate. Next comes the zucchini, which I've sliced into small spears. And again, I'll lay these out in a single layer across the grill surface. The zucchini will cook really quickly too, so after a few minutes, flip these over with a spatula so they'll grill evenly, and then we can transfer these to a plate as well. The zucchini looks really pretty when it's grilled. And then next comes the sliced leeks, and I just pour these out over the grill surface. Chase any that try to escape. And then I'll just spread these out again in a single layer over the grill and close this up. Again, these just take a couple of minutes, so keep a close eye on them. And once the sliced leeks have softened and start to get those really delicious grill marks on them, we'll transfer these to our plate as well. And then finally, the peas. Now I've used frozen peas here, which I've thawed in hot water first, but if you can find fresh peas, even better. And I'll just pour these out over the grill surface and spread them out into a single layer as well, very gently. And these will cook really quickly, so again, keep a close eye. Once the peas have cooked, turn off the grill and let it cool with the peas still on it. And I'll tell you why in just a moment. Look how beautiful the grilled veggies are. Once they've cooled enough to handle them safely, we'll chop them into bite-sized pieces. This is more important for the asparagus and the zucchini. The sliced leeks can just stay as they are. And while we're chopping, we'll get the remaining 2 cups of arugula and some fresh parsley. And now let's put it all together. Transfer the cooked brown basmati rice to a large mixing bowl. Then transfer the pistachio arugula pesto to the rice. And gently fold in the pesto. The pesto smells amazing. It's like a beautiful balance of lemon and garlic and fresh herbs. Then add the chopped arugula and parsley, and you can fold that into the rice as well. And then transfer the grilled vegetables, the asparagus, zucchini, and leeks, to the bowl. And then once the grill plate is cool enough to handle, you can release it and transfer the peas to the bowl. And then be as gentle as you can so you don't crush the vegetables as you fold them into the rice. You can garnish the bowl with another drizzle of lemon juice, a small handful of the remaining parsley and basil leaves, and then a sprinkling of pistachios and pine nuts for extra decoration and crunch. And then if you're lucky enough to live near a Trader Joe's, definitely do yourself a favor and pick up a jar of this fermented black garlic. It's good on so many things, and garnishing this dish is no exception. The rich umami flavor of the fermented black garlic is so incredible, and it's also really pretty. I have got to taste this right away. This is so yummy. The garlic, the lemon, the fresh herbs, they're all such a nice complement to the grilled veggies. Serve this at your next dinner party, your spring picnic or gathering, or even just make a big batch and enjoy it for lunch each day this week. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and if you make this dish, please don't forget to take a picture, post it on social media, and tag me at Green Sage Life so I can see it and cheer you on. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more whole food plant-based deliciousness. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. Again, I'm Stephanie of Green Sage, wishing you good health and delicious food. I'll see you again next time.